the world's great novels. A literary work rich in the romantic tradition of the Elizabethan period. Our novelist, Sir Walter Scott. The title, Kennilworth, a colorful tapestry woven by a master's hand. The first of 3 episodes in our series of books that live, the world's great novel.
Kennilworth, a tale of pageantry and pomp, of daring-do and chivalry, of romance and villainy, from the genius that was Sir Walter Scott's. His characters still live and breathe, and even now are waiting to be heard. Elizabeth, the Queen of England.
No, my lord, no. I must be the mother of my people. Were I as others, free to seek my own happiness, then perhaps. But it cannot be. No, I live only for my people.
And gentle Amy Robsart, lovely daughter of an English knight. Unhappy Amy, whose only love was Dudley, Earl of Leicester. She desires much, yet asks for so little.
My lord, let me sit upon this footstool at your feet. Let me look upon my love and be happy in my love.
So did Amy Robsart speak to Dudley, Earl of Leicester. But he, the ranking lord of all the realm, is most ambitious. England's queen is unmarried, and the man who won her hand would share her throne. Is it too much to hope to be a king? The Earl of Leicester seeks his answer from the stars.
Oh, distant stars, give me something of your wisdom. I would be King of England. Should I press on?
Edmund Tressilian has sworn his love for Amy Robsart. He is a soldier, and yet a man of learning. Gentle by instinct and adverse to violence, he still cannot compromise with principle.
Draw, Richard Varney. Draw your sword if you would know the vengeance of an honest man. Draw, you dog, and for a bone I'll feed you steel.
And what of Richard Varney? He is master of horse to the noble of Lord Leicester. A man of dark ambitions, Varney, well suited to serve that lord, and yet, by the very nature of his ambitions, ill-suited to serve any man. So Richard Varney rides through the night and shouts to the wind.
Forward, good horse! Ambition's the spur, a kingdom's the prize. Let him stand in our way, and we'll ride down the devil himself. On to Cumnor Place! Ha-ha! There's work to be done!
So Richard Varney of dark design rides through the night on a coal-black charger. Ahead of him are the twinkling lights of the Black Bear Inn. But the captain of horse has no time for leisure. He rushes past, turns off to the left, and continues on toward the old mansion house called Cumnor Place, and the duties which await him. Inside the Black Bear Inn, there's warmth and cheer. Landlord of the inn, round-faced, beaming Giles Gosling, is entertaining his guest of the evening.
You'll have more wine, Master Tressilian?
Oh, thank you, but I've had enough.
My best Madeira. Drake's bully sailor lads took it from a ship of Spain.
Aye, they're good at that.
You don't approve?
I made no judgment. I only said they're good at taking.
They aren't at that. But tell me, have you heard the latest gossip of the court?
Oh, there's always gossip of the court.
But sometimes in gossip, there is truth.
It still is gossip.
I agree. And when you have 2 such powerful nobles as your lords of Sussex and Leicester,
Yes?
they'll talk of the rivalry which exists between them, how both contend for the hand of our good queen. Now, which one do you think she favors the most? Some think her glance warms Sussex. Others swear it's Leicester she likes the better.
I know one thing.
Yes, yes.
It's England she loves the most of all.
Oh. God bless our gracious queen.
And give her happy reign.
Amen to that.
Tell me, good landlord, you have many travelers stopping at your inn?
No, my trade is mostly with the local gentry.
Oh, and I presume you know them well, their comings and goings?
Aye. Also a little knowledge of what they do between.
A birth, a wedding, a courting, they'd be known to you, eh?
Of course, of course. But why do you ask?
Oh, why not? I'm interested in county folk as much as lords and ladies. For example, the coming of a stranger in these parts would cause some comment, and you would be among the first to know it.
That's true?
Let us say, a pretty maid settled hereabouts. You'd know it?
Aha! I have you now, Master Tressilian. A gallant come a-wooing.
You could be right. You could be wrong. You might even know the answer to my question.
No. I do not think. But wait. I have a thought.
Yes?
You know the manor house called Cumnor Place, a league to the west on the left fork?
Yes, I've heard of it.
There has been talk that recently they furnished it most lavishly with Spanish footcloth, draperies from France, and fripperies, the kind that please a woman's heart.
Ah, and has a new lady arrived there?
So they say, though none can give a good description of her.
Ah. And who owns this manor house called Cumnor Place?
A fellow by the name of Tony Foster.
Ah, a man of means?
Somewhat, but stingy in purse as he is in spirit. Certainly not one to spend on fancy draperies and furnishings.
Perhaps this new tenant, this mysterious lady, has paid for them herself.
Either that, or some noble lords involved, one with pounds to spend for pretties.
Giles, have my horse saddled quickly.
But, Master Tressilian, it's late. A time only for bats and witches.
Perhaps I'll meet them where I'm going.
Cumnor Place is well guarded, and they make short work of poachers.
Perhaps. Good night, my host.
Cumnor Place, an ancient mansion house by a churchyard. Situated in the middle of a wooded park, it has a melancholy look. Fantastic turrets make their appearance along the rambling one-story structure, consisting of a number of connected wings, one of which has been converted into a lavish apartment. In the vestibule, two men are talking. One is Tony Foster, the proprietor of Cumnor Place. The other is Richard Varney, master of horse to the Earl of Leicester. But curiously, it seems to be Varney that gives the orders.
Keep a sharp watch for intruders, Foster. Many a rogue would enter this park if he had the chance.
No need for worry, Master Varney. The sentries are well posted.
Good.
When comes the Earl of Leicester?
He's been delayed by matters at the court.
The Earl of Sussex, I presume.
That's no concern of yours.
I meant no harm.
Then curb your wagging tongue. How goes it with her ladyship?
She grows restive for the Earl.
The way of all women in love. She's within her apartment now.
Indeed, she rarely leaves it, only sometimes to stroll in the garden with my daughter Janet.
Have they retired for the night?
No, still up, I think.
Then I'll speak with my high and mighty lady, although I know she has little relish for my company.
She'll receive you quickly enough if you have news of her lord.
Yes, I know her whims. I'll knock most delicately.
Who is it?
It's Master Varney, Janet. He would speak with your mistress.
Good evening, Father. And good evening to you, sir. My lady has been impatiently waiting your arrival.
Have him come in, Janet.
Wait outside, Foster, and keep sharp watch.
Aye, Master Varney.
Enter, sir.
I would talk with you, Richard Varney. Come sit here by the window.
Madam is radiant this evening. Her presence warms me.
It is not so intended.
Sometimes the first gray cloud of morning is welcome, as it precedes the coming of the sun.
You mean my lord, the Earl of Leicester, comes soon?
As fast as horse can carry him.
Oh.
In the meantime, he sends this letter to the queen of his affections.
Oh,
He also sends you this.
a gift. Oh, how sweet. I can hardly wait to find out what it is.
If Madam will let me cut the cord with my poniard.
Indeed not. No dagger for this lover's knot. Oh, dear, my fingers tremble so.
Quite naturally.
What's this?
A pearl necklace, I'd say.
Oh, they must be from the Orient. Oh, how beautiful they are.
Fit for a queen.
And now to read his letter. One word of his is worth 1,000 pearls.
You will have me wait a moment.
Yes. Stay until I've finished. His deepest love he sends.
seem like centuries. Oh, my dearest, sweetest love. My Earl of Leicester comes tonight, Master Varney.
Ah, that's good. And now, if my lady will permit me, I'll withdraw. Command me if you need me.
You may rely on that. Oh, such a wonderful letter. And how beautifully he writes. And yet, so strange. For he says all the lovely things I say to him. And stranger still, he tells me of his love exactly as I tell him.
An hour goes by. The old mansion crouches in the brooding darkness. Here and there a slender patch of moonlight filters through the branches of the gaunt oaks which surround the dwelling place of Tony Foster. Then, from a nearby forest, a figure suddenly emerges. The man in the black cloak pauses for a moment to look around him, then breaks into a swift run for the mansion house. Running easily and gracefully, one hand held on the silvered handle of his sword. He reaches the house, stops, glances into the lighted window just above him. A figure inside the room catches his attention. Quickly he reaches up and taps on the window. Then again.
Who's there?
It's Edmund. Edmund Tressilian, Amy. I'm coming in.
Is this your customary entrance, Edmund? Climbing up through the window and into a lady's apartment?
Close the window quickly.
Oh, yes, Edmund.
And now come away from it. We stand too great a risk.
It is you who takes the risk, Edmund.
I'd risk much more than this if it would win your love.
Oh, it's too late for that. Why have you come?
What? You, Amy Robesart, abducted by this vicious Richard Varney and held captive here? You'd ask me that?
I'm here by choice. This place is mine.
Oh, then I have further news for you. Your father is ill, broken-hearted with the shame you've brought upon him.
Yes. Oh, poor father. If only I'd known.
You'll come, then?
But, Edmund, it is difficult for me to leave this house. You see, I am the...
Don't say it, Amy. No need for self-reproaches. The damage has been done.
But you don't understand, Edmund. Circumstances are not exactly as they seem.
Oh, never mind. Will you go to your father with me?
I will obtain permission to leave this house. Tell my father I shall return within 12 hours. And now, dear friend, go quickly through the window as you came.
Very well.
Shh, go softly, Edmund.
And if you don't come home, I'll cook the goose of Richard Varney.
Please go.
Ah, sir. This is indeed a pleasure.
So, it's you, Richard Varney. We are well met.
No fault of yours, I'm certain. And yet I am amused. The virtuous Tressilian visiting in stealth, calling on a property belonging to another.
You'll hold your tongue, Varney.
You'll make me?
I will by my blood. You've turned the head of a foolish maid, and still you gloat and smirk. Reach for your sword, or have you no appetite for steel?
Hold a minute, Tressilian. I'll take my sacred oath Mistress Amy Robesart has received no injury from me.
You take your sacred oath. I'd rather see you take your sword. Draw, Varney, draw.
You have your wish. On guard.
Ho! God! Ho! Dribble! Back! Ferry! Ho! Oh, what's this? Sword play in the moonlight?
Ah, the ever-alert Michael Lambourne. A fine sergeant of the guard you are. Here's a fellow slipped by your very nose.
Enough of that, good Master Varney. The Lord of Leicester's arrived.
And what of that? Come, Varney. Our business is unfinished.
Not so fast, old gamecock. Oh, Ben O'Miles, escort this fellow to the gate.
We'll rendezvous another time, Tressilian.
And next time there'll be no interference, Richard Varney.
Oh, Janet.
Patience, patience, mistress. My Lord of Leicester said he'd come directly.
Am I pale, or have I too much color? Perhaps another daub or two. Oh, quickly, hand me the mirror.
Stop bobbing like a jack-in-the-box. You must have dignity and greet your lord in grace.
Oh, I shall. I'll curtsy, so. And then I'll rise and extend my hand like this, in exquisite languor. He'll bend to kiss it, and then demurely, but quite formally, I shall say, "My lord, I bid you welcome." And he will say,
Amy, my own sweet Amy.
"My love, my sweetest love.
Ah,
Thought you'd never come."
I chafed at every hour that stood between us.
You did really? Oh, dear.
Is something wrong?
My manners. I'd practiced how I'd greet you. A sweeping curtsy, a formal speech of welcome. But I forgot.
I like you better this way.
You do.
Yes.
I love your pearls and also you.
You do?
Oh, yes. So much.
How much?
This much.
Oh, Amy. Amy, my dearest one.
Oh, but come. Where are my manners? To keep you standing at the door. I'll sit here on this chair of state as befits a noble earl.
Sit beside me, Amy.
Oh, no. No, I would admire you from this footstool at your feet. Let me look upon your ribbons, your decorations. What is this one called?
The Order of the Golden Fleece from the House of Burgundy.
And this?
The Order of St. Andrew.
And that?
Oh, come. Let's talk of other things. Suddenly there are more important topics of conversation. Eh, my sweet?
Perhaps there are.
Oh, so serious now. Such a heavy frown. I'd rather have a smile.
The news I heard today gives me little cause for smiling.
Oh? What news is this?
My father's ill.
Oh.
I beg your leave to visit him.
But, Amy, you know my position?
But he is old. He's sick. I am his only daughter. Oh, please let me go to him.
My sweet, I sympathize with you. I know you grieve. I understand, I do. But you must understand the difficulties of my circumstances. Such a visit would be a threat to my security.
But if only I could briefly visit with my father, tell him the simple truth that I'm your own true wife and no dishonored maid, he'd soon get well. Oh, please let me go.
I cannot, Amy.
But why?
It would be my ruin. I've told you many times that Elizabeth the Queen looks well upon me. I've gained high favor in her eyes. The stratagems of court and statecraft are most peculiar.
You'll not acknowledge me as your wife, Amy, Countess of Leicester?
In time, Amy. But to do so now would tear down everything I've built. Oh, be patient, child. Your season will come.
You don't love me.
You know I do. How can you say I don't?
You do?
How can you doubt?
Then let me go and see my father.
Oh, you ask the impossible. I cannot grant it.
I know why you refuse.
If you do, madam, you have a strange way of showing it.
An unmarried queen sits on the throne. The man who weds her would take his place as king of England. You are ambitious, sir, not one to shrink from the offer of a crown.
This is high-flown nonsense. You are my wife. How could I then accept the offer of a crown?
Oh, you reproach me now. I stand between you and your aspirations.
I'll leave you, madam. I trust you'll be in a more gracious humor when I return.
Where are you going?
To court.
To Elizabeth. Then go and cozen her with pretty speeches. Bow gracefully and kiss her hand. Keep up this hollow masquerade. The handsome and most eligible Robert Dudley, Earl of Leicester. A catch for any queen. Go, sir. Go and catch your queen.
The scene takes us to Lidcote Hall, the ancestral home of Sir Hugh Robsart, bordering on the wild forest of Exmoor. The ivy-clad mansion presents a peaceful look to the outside world, but inside there is no peace. Only a worried father who has given up all hope of his daughter's return.
Oh, it's no use, Edmund. Amy will not come back, I know. The hour for her return's long past. Oh, if I could see her once again.
Take heart, Sir Hugh. Perhaps she'll come tomorrow.
No. Amy is lost to us forever.
I have it.
Yes?
I'll go to court, beseech the Queen, petition her in honor's name to right this wrong.
Perhaps that's best.
The best could only be the ebbing tide of Richard Varney's life. But still, I'll take the other course and seek an audience with the Queen. Goodbye, Sir Hugh.
Goodbye, my son. God speed you on your way.
It was the year of 1576, the 18th year of the glorious reign of Elizabeth, the Virgin Queen of England. The great, the near great, and those who aspired to be great thronged the court. Conjecture, gossip, intrigue ran like a swift current through the crowd. Small wonder, then, the courtroom guards exchanged the rumors of the day.
The court's a beehive, buzzing over.
Aye, they seek the queen bee.
You mean they seek the queen because she's sweet?
She is the queen.
You mean she's sweet because she's queen, or queen because she's sweet?
Oh, devil take you and your questions. Oh, I wish our watch were over, eh?
They say the Earl of Leicester's just arrived.
Yes, with Devil Varney at his heels.
They also say the Earl was in black humor.
No wonder. Look at Sussex over there. See how eagerly he waits the queen?
She seems to find him most amusing. Look how she laughs.
Upon my word, my Lord of Sussex, you turn a phrase most cleverly. Leicester could have done no better were he here.
Yes, the worthy Earl does well with words.
And what do you mean by that, sir?
I mean that he's a handsome man, and from handsome men much is expected.
By whom?
By ladies.
What ladies? Yes, Boyer, what is it?
Your Majesty, a gentleman, one Edmund Tressilian, would petition you with a grievance.
We have no time for petitions. Send him up. No. It is my obligation as a queen to hear him out. Bring him to me, Boyer.
Yes, Your Grace.
You know this Tressilian, my Lord of Sussex?
A man of honor and a scholar, Your Grace. Recently he aided me in the recovery from a serious illness.
Ah, then he is your good friend.
Your Majesty, Edmund Tressilian.
Master Tressilian, the Earl of Sussex recommends you. I hope I find you worthy of his praise.
My royal sovereign.
Rise, Tressilian. Now, what of this petition? Speak up.
My queen, a grave injury has been done the daughter of Sir Hugh Robsart. Amy Robsart was taken by force from her father's house by Richard Varney, transported secretly to Cumnor Place, and imprisoned there. Even now, she is the captive of this Varney.
You speak the truth?
I swear it on my sacred oath.
Ah, we'll see. Boyer,
Your Majesty.
inform the Earl of Leicester and his captain, Richard Varney, we would see them. Immediately.
Immediately, Your Grace.
I warn you, Master Tressilian, grave consequences impend if you mislead us.
My liege, the man who seeks the justice of Elizabeth knows no fear. I'll await the consequences.
The Earl of Leicester and Richard Varney.
Here he comes.
The Earl of Leicester and Richard Varney. The Earl of Leicester and Richard Varney.
And now we'll get to the bottom of this. I'll waste no time in niggling talk, but proceed straightway into the matter. First you, my Lord of Leicester.
Your Grace.
You know the maid called Amy Robsart?
Your Grace said Amy Robsart.
I did, sir. A question has been asked. You'll answer.
Yes. I know this maid.
My Lord of Leicester, are you ill? You're deadly pale.
Perhaps an indisposition come suddenly upon me.
Perhaps. Much more than perhaps.
Quiet, Sussex. Lord Leicester's had a sudden chill, no doubt. I'll call the surgeon of the court.
Nay, gracious lady, a trivial thing. It soon will pass.
Very well, sir. You know this man who stands here in your presence?
If it's Tressilian that you mean, I know him well. But I'll wager Sussex knows him even better The two of them take camp against me.
I am not like others I know, my lord. Gracious smilers who clutch daggers beneath their cloaks.
Sir, if you
Silence! We'll have no brawling here. Contain yourselves until I've spoken. Now, Lester. This man Tressilian has lodged a serious complaint against you. Richard Varney is your man, is he not?
Yes, Majesty.
And though you yourself are not the culprit, I'll hold you to account if the accusation's true.
I await the charge.
You shall hear it. Now, you, Master Varney. Is it a true statement that you've seduced to infamy the maiden Amy Robesart?
Gracious Queen, I cannot honestly deny there's been some passage of love between us.
What's this you name?
Keep out, my lord. Now, Varney, tell me, as a man of gentle breeding, could you not have asked the father for the wench's hand?
My queen, when a man loves madly, he loses all sense of reason. Besides, it was not the father's hand he sought. It was the daughter's.
By my blood, you're an impudent scoundrel.
I admit the charge. It was I that abducted Amy Robesart.
Are you married to the girl?
Yes.
Varney, you're a lying dog.
I don't believe it. My Lord of Leicester is upset, Your Grace. Perhaps I should have told him what I tell you now, that Amy Robesart is my wife.
Inwardly, the Earl of Leicester burns with indignation that Richard Varney should dare thus to speak of Amy Robesart. But policy requires that he hold his tongue. Queen Elizabeth would recoil with rage from the knowledge that her favorite, he whom the world considered first suitor for her hand, is a married man. Thus the Earl stands silent, torn between love and ambition, but finding ambition the stronger. Leicester, by Richard Varney's deception, remains the reigning favorite. But only he and Varney know how unsteady is the pedestal on which he stands.
Kennilworth by Sir Walter Scott is one of the world's great novels brought to you each week by the NBC University of the Air. Listen next week to the second episode of Kennilworth. And don't forget that your local public library can be the source of countless hours of entertainment and instruction. To add to your enjoyment of this series, we recommend the Handbook of the World's Great Novels, which you may obtain by sending 25 cents to World's Great Novels, Post Office Box 30, Station J, New York 27, New York. That's Post Office Box 30, Station J, New York 27. Kennilworth is adapted for radio by Robert Saxon. The music was composed by Emil Soderstrom, and the orchestra was directed by Bernard Berkeley. The entire production was under the direction of Homer Heck. Queen Elizabeth is played by Geraldine Kay, Amy Robesart by Jane Elliott, Varney by Charles Mountain, Tressilian by Larry Alexander, the Earl of Leicester by Arthur Peterson, Janet by Joyce McCluskey, Tony Foster by Stanley Gordon, the Earl of Sussex by Donald Gallagher, Giles Gosling by Maurice Copeland, Robesart by Sidney Ostrom, and the narration by George Kluge. This is John Conrad. This program comes to you from Chicago and is a presentation of the National Broadcasting Company and its affiliated independent stations. Unusually severe weather conditions have created a critical fuel oil situation which may become more acute in the next 60 days. If you use fuel oil, you can help by keeping daytime house temperatures at 68 degrees, by turning off heat in unused rooms, keeping doors and windows closed, and by making sure Your heating system is in good operating condition.